he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
So for the West, Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Jokic. Julius Randle comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Tatum. Now here's Brown. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Hits the jumper in space. 8 points for him.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Curry. 6 to shoot. And they get it back. Doncic passes to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. The West making some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Mitchell. And Ball subbed in for Damian Lillard. And then for the East, Primetime's checked in for Embiid. DeRozan comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry. The West trails by 12. 11 feet away. LeBron with the block. Brown against Doncic. Randle grabs the board. And the West All-Stars have possession. And the call will the game. Ball finds Brown. Thrown back.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
From deep, Wembanyama gets the bucket. And the East leads by 15.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Now, here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Wembanyama. Doncic outside. There's the triple. And another three from the East.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
The West All-Stars have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Booker, he's checked in for the East. And another three from the East.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Brown outside. Pass to Middleton. Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out. The East leading by 19 points. And here's Booker from the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the West. Ball kicks to Adebayo. Sinks the 15-footer.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a dozen straight.
Free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Williamson is...
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
1:22 left to play in the first. Ball finds Williamson. Here's Brown, and it's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. So it's the West now. He gets that one. Brown's got 6.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Adebayo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Ball. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
Perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Here's Wembanyama. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From deep. Wembanyama, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Booker outside. And so it's the East All-Star sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
They've got Jason Tatum. Jokic is out there with Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Now here's Curry from deep 3-point range. Lillard with the rebound.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Curry outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 24.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
Pass to Lillard. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And a deep 3 from Curry. Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Fires for 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball's knocked loose. Embiid with the steal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
And James picks up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. And KD's got the ball here for the West. Passes it to Tatum. At the top of the key, Mitchell. There's the 3. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before pass or right.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
On the free throw, no good.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now Curry. After the missed three from Joel Embiid.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the East. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Mitchell finds Jokic. Durant trying to break free. Jokic with the bucket. He's got 8.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
He is dropping that three ball with remarkable consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Now the feed to Lillard. And finished up by KD.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
And a deep three from Curry. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Randall's checked in for the West. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Doncic against Mitchell. Now here's Morant for three. And they recover it. The three for Doncic. The West grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Randall. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with it.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Embiid. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Lillard. Jacks up a 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-pointer by Embiid. They get it back. Giannis on the follow.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Tatum's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars. James against Tatum. LeBron, no good. Lillard looking around. And he converts the layup. Lillard's got 7 points.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Morant kicks to Doncic. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Durant. And here's Doncic from the arc. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass. Yeah, they have the advantage. A big one in second chance points. Those extra possessions really help an offense, and it demoralizes the defense. And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The East leading by 19 points. From deep, Antetokounmpo. West All-Stars with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The dish to Lillard. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tips it. Poke loose. Morant outside. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on changes for the West. Towns, he's checked in for Durant. Jaylen Brown comes in for Mitchell. And it's ball in for Damian Lillard. The 3 for Doncic. Randall grabs the board.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for Julius Randle. And a switch here also for the East. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Morant. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Booker outside. The 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what? Are we ever?
I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Wembanyama, oh good on the 3. The West trails by 17. Here's Brown. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Giannis from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Ball against Doncic. And the call will be against Primetime. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Curry's checked in for Doncic. And the rejection by Giannis.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Brown over Booker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending him.
Lillard's checked in for the West. Good on the second free throw. The East leading by 20. Curry way outside. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Lillard from outside, and the West hit again from deep.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Curry's shot is off. They swipe it. Wembanyama hits the bucket. 1:27 left in the first half. Curry with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 38 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Brown the pass to Middleton. The 10-footer. And they'll get another chance. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. Towns has got his first points of the game. Unloads. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Middleton the pass to Adebayo. It's deflected. They get it back.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Lillard against Curry. Misses the three. The West trails by 16. Here's Middleton. The West again cannot hit. Middleton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Booker no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Adebayo. He's got 6. Knocked away. Here's Wembanyama. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the East. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, so far, this has been no contest as the Eastern Conference All-Stars have raced out to a huge lead here at the half. They've looked like a team that's been playing together all season. The West just could not keep up.
Well, and coming to this game, you know it's a showcase, man. So much talent out there on both sides right there. The East is bringing so far, looking real strong.
And all of these guys have a huge competitive streak, loving to face off against guys as good as them. And that's not always the case every night. In the real game, on the regular season, most of these guys are the best or the second best players on the floor.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. 16-point lead. On the court for the East All-Stars, Joel Embiid out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Doncic, and it's LeBron James, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now Tatum, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Count the basket. Tatum's got the first basket of the second half here for the West All-Stars.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Got that one up quick. And the East leads by 17.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Lillard. Lets the three fly. East grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Curry with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 44.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The East leading by 20. Here's Curry with the three. Embiid kicks to Curry. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second-chance points.
Lillard outside. Back to Jokic. Embiid with the steal. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game. That to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
And the basket by Curry.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Tatum against LeBron. Lillard. Here's Jokic. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here is Mitchell. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Durant trying to break free. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. That's tipped.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
And a deep three from Curry. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Passes to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Ball's checked in for Lillard. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. It's Curry outside. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 56 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And Antetokounmpo can't get the putback. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Curry's shot is off. Here's Ball. Action coming off the assist from Katie.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The three from Tatum. He can't get that one. And it's the East going the other way. Curry outside. From outside the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Curry fires from way outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. Durant finds Mitchell. Outside Tatum. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. The three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's good. 2 points. Now that's 17 points for Jason Tatum.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And that one is good. KD's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Jokic with the steal. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the West All-Stars.
Outside Durant. Mitchell against Morant. Three-pointer. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. It's going to be really hard to top that one.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Middleton's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Embiid against Jokic. The pass to Mitchell. Brown feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White block shot. Count it. 14 points for him.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Now here's Morant for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Williamson is checked in for the West. And then for the East, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for LeBron. And it's Booker in for Halliburton.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Williamson left side. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Booker's got 9.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Now here's Randall, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Williamson, and the rejection by Embiid. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And another 3 from the East.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
From the arc. And another 3 from the East.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shots good by Middleton.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
1:44 left to play in the third. Middleton outside. Kicks it to Brown. At the elbow, Williamson. Good.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
From past the arc. And again, Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 18 points just in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Williamson. Towns comes in for Julius Randle. And Lillard subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Towns. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So it's the West now. Tipped away. Booker against Mitchell. From deep. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Booker.
What's happening to him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West. And there's the call on Curry. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The free throw drops for Lillard.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And another shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Booker against Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 19 points.
It's so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the East All-Stars. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back in a night that's always the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has
show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, isn't it?
We've got Damian Lillard. Towns is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. So that here's Ball. That's tipped. Lillard outside. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And another 3 from the East.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Towns kicks to Lillard. Some nice passing here by the West. The West again cannot hit.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
He dialed that one. From long distance. Curry's got
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Catching up on changes for the West. Williamson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brown in for Damian Lillard. Ball feeling it out a bit. Will it go? The West again cannot hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Yes, that goes in.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the ball. Kicks to Brown. East grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Curry gets the bucket.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Chalk up 2 there. 16 points for Jaylen Brown.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the East All-Stars.
Here's West now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Booker. And it's Morant in for Stephen Curry. The players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it. Some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Ball from long range. They get it back. He doesn't hit that one. Curry against Middleton. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. Middleton. It's tipped. They retain possession.
Defensive foul. LeBron James at the line.
First free throw is good.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Randall's checked in for the West. Curry from deep three-point land. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Morant with the steal. It's Curry outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Middleton. Here's Ball for the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Ball against Morant. Got a piece of it.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Curry's shot is on. And here is Ball. To the middle. He's looking for James and finds him. It's Curry outside. And another 3 from the East.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Ball, the pass to Middleton. Can they get it? Curry trying to break free. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Randle no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Stephen Curry another three.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
They get a hand on it. Randle dishes the ball. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
It's Curry outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Middleton looking it over. Moves back up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now Williamson. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Here's Randle. Got a hand on it.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Curry. Morant kicks to Curry. And yes, it's good.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep three-point range. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt? All right, fans, let's get up and get.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And the East All-Stars call time here. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience. Load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. If you have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game. Middleton's so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Now here's Curry. From deep, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For 3, Middleton, and it's the East with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Brown with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Brown wide open, he fires. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
So it's the West now. Morant passes to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Here's Curry with the 3. That one, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. On the wing, Brown launches a 3. And it's the East with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Young dishes to Curry. He hits it from 9.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Ball, the pass to Middleton. And here is Brown. Williamson right side. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Brown outside. Middleton against DeRozan. Knocked loose. Middleton outside. Curry looking around. And another 3 from the East.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Shoots. The East All-Stars check on 2 more. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Morant passes to DeRozan. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. Young outside. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the West. And Adebayo throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
James checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for John Morant. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now, here's Ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton kicks to Young. Fires the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They lead. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Now ball. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.